Yeah, I think we are now live. Hello, everybody. This is Nana Matari here. I am today with the beautiful Sue Sacco, my friends and my dearest BNI business associate. We can also say that. So we meet each other on every Tuesday to come together and also help each other in our business venture. So I have a privilege to be with that group for about 10 months right now. And Sue, I know Sue since then. And yeah, then we have a chance to work together and she soon meditated with me now currently a little bit more than 4 months now. And today I also asked her, to talk about her own experiences, how it was to meditate with me, and also the breakthrough that she made in the past 4 months. So firstly, I wanted Sue to introduce yourself, of who you are and what you do, where you live, so what you want to say about yourself to our audience.
Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me, Nandar. I really appreciate it. It's an honor to be with you. I own a promotional products company. I'm located in New Jersey. I attend the same networking group as you because I've
Mm-hmm.
expanded my business in New York City and the tri-state area. And so for those who don't know what promotional products is, it's items that any small or large company gives away, embroidered jackets and pens, mugs, all kinds of different items that have a company's logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I work closely with marketing managers, sales managers to help them pick the products that best represent their company.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone takes time and investment in a marketing strategy, and the promotional product items are just one of the marketing tools that companies use to grow their business. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. You are also very doing a very good job. You're very hardworking with what you do, and also very proficient in in your area. And how long you been working in that area actually in your
so
business?
I've been in this business 18 years.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, I worked in big corporations. I actually left Nabisco. I was a human resources director for one of their facilities and a bunch of their locations. And I left that job to start my own business.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been in 18 years now. But yeah, so I was in corporate America. So that's one of the things that I say, like, I understand what it's like to be in a marketing department, to be in a human resource department, and to need the type of products that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I really consider myself a consultant to my clients.
Yeah,
What I try to do is take away, that part of their job that, that takes a lot of time.
it
And
is.
they make the final decisions, of course, but I help them get through the process.
Yeah, I also had many experience representing your job and also, getting to know about your business. So you're very efficient and very knowledgeable at what you do. Whatever the budget with the company need, you can find it out and you have creative ideas, to give the presents to the customer. So anyone who need promotional products, so thinks of Sue. So she's profi. So going back to your, spiritual practice and also personal development. So before you work with me, you are also meditating, as far as I'm concerned, and also have your own coach and trainer. And so, can you tell us or the audience a little bit about your experience of coaching and your spiritual practice and why you did that?
Okay, so I've always considered myself a student of change and improvement. Um, and if things aren't working as smoothly as I like,
Mm-hmm.
I look inside and try and find a way, or look outside for support
Mm-hmm.
from others who can help me through the process, right? And I know that I've read it a few times. When you hear about very successful people, whether they're
Yeah.
a sports star, right, or a CEO, you typically hear that they have some kind of support. They have
Mm-hmm.
coaches, they have trainers, whoever they need. And
Yeah.
the reason that I discovered too that it's okay to not have to do everything on your own.
You're right.
And that's when I started to seek out, who could help support me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you get so bogged down in what you are doing, that you can't see the outside in, and you need someone else's perspective or expertise to
Mm-hmm.
ask the right questions mostly
Mm-hmm.
and to help refocus you. So that's why I sought out coaching. That's why I sought out meditation.
Mm-hmm.
And they all have just kind of worked together over time. I mean, I've been
Yeah.
working on improvement, kind of like it's a continuous process. I used to think, oh, you fix it in like 6 months and then you'll do things differently and then everything will be great.
Mm-hmm.
And I discovered quickly that the more time you invest in improvement, the more it just builds. It just builds upon each other
Yeah.
and everything
Yes.
becomes easier. You start to just kind of, you change the way you think or the way you handle something or do things. Um,
Yeah.
so
So yeah, you are also very open at learning new thing, and though you have been in the business for a long time, you're also successful at what you do, but you have this feeling or also philosophy to keep on practicing yourself and to be better at what you do. That is why you are also successful at what you do. So you also meditated before with the transcendental meditation, right? And then
yes.
later on, you meet with me for 4 months ago. And can you tell us a little bit about the difference between the transcendental meditation you meditate and the how you meditate with me? What's the difference?
Mostly the difference is with TM, it's meant to be find silence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll put some music on my head that's just like background noise, just to,
Mm-hmm.
and otherwise it's silence. And there's a mantra. You go through kind of a little ceremony to get your own personal mantra,
Yeah.
and then it's just like constant repetition of the mantra. And the purpose of that is so that when thoughts come, which they always do, which is completely
Yes.
normal, that you realize them, go back to the mantra, and
Mm-hmm.
um, and that's it. So I started that about 2 months ago, and that's
Yeah.
a typical process of 20 minutes once or twice a day. Yeah.
Two
So
two
that's what I
months,
have
two
been
months or
doing.
2 year, 2 years ago.
It was, oh,
Yeah.
did I say 2 months? I'm
Yeah,
sorry. It was
yeah,
2 years ago. Yes.
yeah,
So
yes.
2 years ago. And what I find the difference of meditating with you is like I'm a yoga teacher too, and I have a yoga background, and
Yeah,
all of that training and all of that is, mind, body, and spirit.
you're right.
And you're the first one that I've worked with that every time I meditate, it combines all three. It's like the first time I really got it,
Yeah.
um, because you focus on relaxing first, focus on the breath. And then we do say a mantra sometimes or not. It
Mm-hmm.
depends.
Yeah.
But it allows you to be aware of your body and your
Mm-hmm.
breath. And then naturally, what's happened is when the thoughts come, they don't feel like anything anymore. Like it used to, oh, what am I thinking? And you think, why am I thinking that? And your brain just kind of, that doesn't happen when I meditate with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I understood is about, I mean, you also said it very well. TM is concentrating on the mind and silent the mind. But in my case is that, I mean, I also tell it in different videos also. I combine the mind, body, and spirit. And as I also explain to other people, there are 4 types of meditation. It's a body meditation, mind meditation, emotional meditation, and wisdom meditation. So in my meditation is I teach all of them. That's why you understand your body better as when you are meditating with me, and also the mind better. It's mean you accept your mind as it is. You do not fight against with your mind anymore. And also, of course, emotions. You also have loads of emotion, and you accept your emotion better. And so with that, you have better personality by yourself because before that you criticize yourself a lot or whatever. So you understand your emotion better and you accept your emotion better. And that we become understand your wisdom of what you really need, what you really want, and why things happen to you and so on. So these 4 meditations is combined in our 10 to 15 minutes meditation every week. And that is exactly you explain yourself in a very good way that you understand your mind, body, and spirit better. So yeah, so I just want you to share a little bit about your breakthrough as much as you want. So you have made a lot of development in a very short time, and can you tell us a little bit about your successes or breakthrough? How? you get it throughout our process as much as you want.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is I had a natural tendency to think too much. It was kind of the general thread with anybody I knew. They're like, oh, you're thinking too, And a lot of times I'd be like, I'm very open to everything. So I'm like, oh, good, you're right. I'm thinking too much. And now it just comes naturally to recognize a thought and to just shift right into what do I need to do, or either what am I creating for myself that I don't like. And I'm able to make that pivot turn.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody who's ever read the book The Untethered Soul, um, it it pretty much speaks to that. It's like if you tell somebody they need to just shift their brain when they're so upset because this happened, and if you say to them, well, look, it's good that you learned that lesson now and be happy about that, right? And
Mm-hmm.
remember it and then take what good comes of it and move on. It's a lot easier said than done
Yeah.
because we can, what did I do? What could I have said? But see, that's a typical example of me with my head working too much. So it comes
Mm-hmm.
naturally to me to think too much, but
Yeah.
it's shifted in my meditation with you. Now I'm clear. Like that's the best way to describe what
Mm-hmm.
meditating with you has done for me. It's made me very clear. Now
Right.
something happens or I have something to address, I just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
it's
become
clearer and
more
easier.
confident.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
also
there's
make
like a natural
it.
confidence and yeah, and it's very interesting because I've always been very confident. And yet the questioning was still there. No matter what, I'd come to the same result at the end, whether I
Mm-hmm.
just knew it at the beginning and then you go through all this craziness and then it comes, but now I don't go through all that. Now
Right.
I realize I know myself well, it's clear, it feels easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like lighter and clearer for sure.
Great. Thank you very much, Sue, for your. So
Thank
I
you.
also have you have a lot of business success too, and also breakthrough with the family. So I'm really happy that you have made all those. And but last but not least, I want to jump into the last, suggestion to the people who want to start to meditate. And how do you want them, I mean, how do you want to encourage them? Because everybody needs encouragement. So I give the 10 to 15 minutes guided meditation, save it for you, and you meditate it every morning, of course. And so you're also very disciplined what you do. But for the people who want to start doing that, so what kind of advice do you want to give them?
That first of all, you have nothing to lose to try for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Like, and one thing I discovered is if you think you don't have time,
Mm-hmm.
then just put your phone down and see how much time you have. And I don't mean that mean or facetious. It's the truth. Like we all have a lot of us have a tendency. You wake up in the morning and you check your phone. You
Mm-hmm.
check social media, you check your email, you check your, just pay attention to how much time from the time you pick up that phone to the time you put it down. Just notice a few times how much time that takes. And that within that time you could have meditated, like for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So it's worth a try for sure. I believe that we can really collectively create a better world
Mm-hmm.
if everyone meditated, this world would be completely different, meaning
Yeah.
so much more positive, so much more people caring of each other. Not that there isn't that, I get it, right? But it and then the success that comes and the clarity and the amount of time that some of us waste on trying to figure things out or worrying about things that may or may not happen.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation takes away all of that. And it's not complicated. It's not hard to learn. It's not hard to do. It's not
Mm-hmm.
expensive. You can at any point decide to step in and improve your life. Um, and meditation is one of the greatest ways that any of us can do it.
Great.
Not highly
Yeah.
recommend. Working with
Yeah.
you is so different, like in a positive way. I think I told you that. I had experiences before, and I think I told you I did like the Deepak Chopra stuff. I did
Yeah.
TM, and maybe I had a little bit of an attitude about whether or not, why, how can you be different?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even totally put into words except to say that it is very different in a positive way. And back to the fact that it's all mind, body, and spirit working together is,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, the key to your success.
Okay, thank you very much, Sue. Thank you very much for your compliments. And yeah, of course, I wish you all, and the one who is listening to us and listen to
Mhm.
the Sue story and Sue encouragement. You can see it how much she is motivated. And so everyone who wants to try it out, I always give 30 minutes complimentary section. And I also now doing Monday meetup and every other Monday. So I will be posting that in Facebook and also in the media. So with that said, I just want to wrap up our interviews today. Thank you very much, Sue, again for your taking the time with me. And if there anything
Of
else
course,
you want
thank
to
you.
say at the end, or do you want to say something?
Well, just thank you for inviting me. It's an honor to always be with you anyway. And if I could help encourage anyone to meditate, then it's worth it. So
Okay,
thank you for the
that
opportunity. I appreciate it.
you're most welcome. Thank you very much. And
Thanks.
then with that said, I will be ending our live today and see you next time with the next video. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.